Hello, my name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for September 8th, 2021. And off we go. So what we'd like to do here, this looks, it doesn't necessarily have to be as if it is a shelf that if you find the lever or drink a potion of levitation, will let you find the key to say that. Vault. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about the dweebs. We have more dweebs. Okay. Talking about the I don't believe in labor dweebs. Or, not I don't believe in labor. I don't dream of labor. And, you know, we're just sort of talking about it, and I was having some problems. The main problem being that, well, I mean, there is an issue. There's a starting issue, which is these are just a bunch of dweebs. Okay, so they don't have, there's no, there's detect magic, good. And tells me this scale mail is good. And brown will probably be the levitation. It is, okay. There we go. Let's drop D, drop I, drop M. Oops. Bad me. I forgot that I need to actually go over here and use the, yeah, well, this looks good. This looks like it might be a weapon in there. There's a normal everyday weapon and no good weapons. Plate armor is good. But it doesn't say anything cool like, these are great. You know, it's runic, so you got to balance things. So what are the dweebs talking about today? What are the 18-year-olds trying to explain to me, or the 25-year-olds trying to explain to me with references to books that I already thought were bullshit? I mean, really. Naomi Klein, give me a break. Right. For those of us who want to make the world a better place for people, obviously socialists are doing their best to get in the way by having ideals that try to basically get in the way, that try to make the world worse. But the socialists for this particular movement, I'm not sure how, you know, I mean, I only did a few of them. I did notice when I was looking through YouTube, I actually did look at one older, at least one older, I Dream of Labor, I Don't Dream of Labor video. I just didn't know it was a big meme that everybody was doing, right? But I don't remember it, because, you know, unless I do something like this, something that dumb isn't something I'm going to remember. Oh, a 25-year-old doesn't like their job. I give a fuck, right? I really fucking give a fuck. Come on, guys, you. You know, that's one of those, you know, join the club sort of things, right? My job is not perfect. Nobody's job is perfect. You know, there's no such thing as a dream job. And some of them say, well, I'm just going against the idea of the dream job. Well, okay, that's fine. I'm against the idea of a dream job. Why does it feel like we have completely different reasons for that? Well, probably. Ooh, this is good. Scale mail. Why does it feel like we have such completely different reasons for not believing in dream jobs? I think part of it's got to be they seem to have such a strange, it really is strange, aversion to work, right? So, I guess a little bit of history, I guess, right? For me, you know, I joined the Marine Corps after doing some stupid things in the 80s. Mostly, you know, trying to work for PERGs and crap like that for learning about, you know, how politics actually works, which is hiring a bunch of teenagers for minimum wage to carry signs around. You know, that is really it. It doesn't have to be teenagers, right? There are, when I was in charge of the libertarian dudes in some district in Alabama, it was a district supervisor, organizer, whatever it was, basically meant that I got to fill out the paperwork for, well, one thing it meant at least is that I got to fill out the paperwork for the local people who got ballot access signatures. So I worked as a so I was in the Marine Corps for a while. I was then in the reserves, and while I was in the reserves, I spent a lot of time working retail jobs and going to school. That meant I had two, I shouldn't say two, I meant two or more. I mean, I think I had 1 year early on when I was fairly young with 7 W-2s, right? And so I'm jelly fighting with a dagger. Hold on. There we go, jelly fighting with a dagger, hack and or slash. Hack and or slash. Okay, so, okay, this is bad. Deal with confusion. Okay, let's see. I don't think I saw life yet, so I can. Probably one of these is life. Invisibility. And oh, what? Okay. Creeping death. Bad. Bad. Okay. Oh, let's do some of these things. Summon monsters. Q. Okay. E. Teleportation. Let's get me out of that one. Another pink jelly. Wonderful. See, N is remove curse. Okay. And so we can drop L. I is sanctuary. Okay, so I have a little bit of safe room. And K is identify. Slowness. Not the best place for use testing potions. But alright. Not find it or identify. I have not seen what that scale mail has going for it. That could be bad. On the way back up, if I don't have any fire starters. If there is a way back up, you see there, we have this issue now where I don't have any offensive anythings. Oh, but there. I do have a alright, so that is not cursed, so maybe I can just find some white things. Jab. Okay, jab, 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 jab. How's it going? That's not going to work, I don't think. Yes, I will need some help. That help will have to come from taking a chance on this. So it is now a very good war pike that I'm still not ready to use, but I'm in nowhere near as bad a position as I was. I was right next to a bloodwort stock, and I'm in bad shape. Okay. Do I want to come over here? See if there we go. So I don't really know. So then I was working a lot, right? And so my 20s, this time when they're complaining that they're not getting enough action in, right? I mean, for me, my 20s were mostly a lot of work. So it was an absolutely normal war pipe before I started enchanting it up. Okay. Oh, that. Dude, there. Oh, he's got me. Oh. Oh well, I will use the negation charm and get through anyway by then. Why does it sound like there's someone in the house with them? So I had a lot of time working through things and earning my degree. I ended up getting out with no debt, right? So that's going to put me in a different position, right? I, one, worked my way through college, and two, I have no debt. I wouldn't call that privilege, no, because I had to work my way through college to have no debt. It's another thing, they're doing all the privilege bullshit. Oops. Oh, reflection, very nice. Oh, where's pink? Pink is purple. have anything for acid mounds. I do not. So I'm okay, probably, because if you're not wearing any clothes, if you're not wearing any armor, those acid mounds are actually reasonably bad. And there's an X. Bad me, I'm going to burn my goblin to death. No, at least I found both the bad scrolls. Fire immunity. Okay. So again, I don't really understand the appeal of the pseudo-socialism, saying, you know, maybe we shouldn't work. If we do work, we ought to have I thought I took it off. Damn it. Why did they do that to me? Jerks? Oh my god. I thought I took that off. You bastard. I'm gonna die now. Damn it.